Take photo.
I received this box with a DDPAI dash camera. Let's open it and see what's inside. The items are well packed and secured to prevent any damage during delivery. I can see 2 memory cards, another black box, which we'll look at later, and the big guy, the DDPAI Z60 Pro 2026 dash camera. This is what the packed items look like. We are given 2 microSD cards, one with 128 gigabytes of storage and the other with 64 gigabytes. Let's open this black box as well. Inside the box, you can see a small bag containing an instruction sheet, a SIM card, a few pieces of double-sided tape, and a SIM tray opener. And this is the 4G Cloud Box. It is a very useful and important accessory for this dash camera. This is the big guy, the DDPAI Z60 Pro dual camera unit. The basic features mentioned on the box include 4K video, night vision with AISP, micro SD card support up to 512 gigabytes, built-in GPS, and some more interesting features including 4G connectivity. Let's remove the packaging. Hi friends, score the best back-to-school deals on AliExpress and get 20% off with my code. Tap my link or search my code on AliExpress. The deal is valid August 17th through 26th, so shop early to grab those launch day exclusives and get the best selection before things sell out. Don't miss it. Shop early and save 20%. The link in the description. Once the DDPAI camera box opens, you can see some documents, a couple of wires, camera manual, and some tools. These are the memory chips, and we are provided SIM card specially for this camera, and some double tapes and more stickers, and user manuals also there. Tools and cigarette lighter connector, 2.4 ampere 5 volt supply, and also wires. This is for power cable to connect with cigarette lighter jack. And the cloud box, 4G cloud box and secondary camera. Most of the time it may be backside camera. And the main dash camera is like this. The screen protected sticker is there. And you can remove this connector like this and fix it. Let's connect this memory card to the dash camera like this. Ensure you insert it in the correct side. You have to remove this lens protection. And let's connect this small camera, actually the second camera. You can rotate it as you want. Then connect to the dash camera. And also you have to connect this 4G cloud box. Before that, you need to insert the SIM card here. This is the SIM card. Then insert to the 4G cloud box. Then connect it with the power supply. There's a separate USB-C type connector to power the 4G cloud box and also to the dash camera. When you power the device, it is like this. The screen is not touchable, and you are given 4 physical keys to control the settings. So there are many settings to adjust to get the best result as you wish. And also, you can connect this dash camera with your mobile phone. You have to scan this QR code with your mobile phone and access to the app, and download the application like this. Once it is downloaded, you can connect it via Wi-Fi. Now, it's time to install the device. Before permanently fixing the dash camera, you have to check the most suitable location. Therefore, connect the power cable and find the best location. After satisfying the installation location, clean the installation location of the windscreen. Then stick this clear sticker on that location. Now carefully place the dash camera on the clear sticker. Then you can install the 4G cloud box. Find a suitable location and ensure that it does not interrupt your driving visibility. And also fix the 4G cloud box so as to access easy to the SIM tray location. This connector for rear view camera. Connect it to the dash camera and carry all the wires like this. Lay the wires through car beading carefully. This rear view camera cable needs to be carried through the car beading and take it out near the rear window. This is the rear camera. You have to connect the cable with the camera and find a suitable location to install. Since I have already connected the dash camera with the mobile phone, I can check the rear view through the mobile phone. Install to get the maximum visibility from the camera, as well as not to interrupt the center mirror visibility as well. Ensure to organize the wired well, then refix the removed beadings, upholsteries, as well as plastic fittings. So the installation part is completed, and you can do it by yourself without making a payment for installation. Connect the power to the car dash camera and let's go for a road test. This is the front camera footages. You can see the visuals are very clear and can be seen the name boards, vehicle numbers clearly. There is not lagging the video. And this is the rear view camera footage. That also very clear. If you see anything like blur on both footages, that is because of reflection of my dashboard and rear tray to the windscreen. In both the footages, the date, time, and speed stamped well. This rear side and front side comparison video in daytime will give you a clear idea about the video quality. The voice command activate with take photo word. This is the rear view footages during nighttime, and also you can see the front camera footages as well. Especially this of is with low road lights, but the visibility of the camera is very good. We can see the display boards and number places clearly. This front camera footages and rear camera footages comparison video will help for you to get a better understanding about the video quality of the DDPAI Z60 Pro 2026 camera. Finally, what do you think about this camera? This may be your best choice for your car. Don't be late and get the biggest discount. Just click the link in the description. I will see you with another video. Be innovative and stay with SetNFix.